Yo, yo, this is Nomifactory hard mode, part 28, I think. We have again some napta to spare. We need to do the push now to EV, or most importantly to radon. Yeah, so that's kind of the point. It will be. We have to do something. Let's say it like this. Okay, let's first do the easy stuff. We need a compressor. And oh, dude. Let's do that first. And then afterwards, we also need a camper bath. Again. So, what we need to do is we need to do now mana dust. Because with the mana dust, we can then do a lot of things actually. Mainly we can do then another charging. So where is it? Energetic infuser. That's one thing, but also the because so what we need for mana dust here is this aerothium, pyrothium, petrothium, and cryothium dust, and some diamond, which is kind of very easy. So for that we always need these ones and super cooled ice in an advanced chemical bath. That's what we want to set up right now. And so for this one here is pretty easy. We just need some lava. Okay, maybe not. That's a little bit of a problem, I would say. But we can do this one here, I think. Yeah, I don't. What is this? Can we do blaze powder, by the way? Yep. Okay. Because slime balls. We also need an interface, right? How much copper do we have? 700. That's kind of low. So currently we only want to do like the I would say the basic stuff, because later we can then go fully into the stuff. So lava is quite interesting. Yeah, you could also kind of yeah. But I think we actually do it like this. In a compressor, and then here we only need slime balls and plant balls, yeah. the best way is to maybe let's actually do this. Okay, we need SNAT. Finally. This is where we need some uraninite. I think we have some, right? Yeah, uraninite is kind of the next thing that we want to put through yeah, we should do recipes for that. And I think we need a diamond, right? So yeah. And of course we let's quickly craft a peer-to-peer tunnel when we don't have anything to do. Okay, we need double compressed sand, so that is this is 8162, right? Let's quickly set chemical bath up. Oh, we're missing one sand. Yeah, this is also something that we should do now. Mostly it's a forge hammer that we need. Okay, we're 42. Yeah, let's. Okay, this is a stack. Basically, we just have to do like 2 recipes, and that is gravel and sand. Okay, we. All right, I think this should do it. So this is how you get snared. Then we need what do we need? I am some sugar canes. We need so we need these ones. Red yellow cable. Do we have a red yellow wire? I don't think so. Oh, we have some magma blocks. Okay. Yeah, we need some water. Yeah, let's quickly do the red alloy wire. It should be 3 red alloy. I don't think that you need red alloy wire for any endgame stuff. Okay. Yeah, we need this one, right? But we have the chemical bath now. Yeah, we can do snat in here. Was it the sensor? Yeah. I think it was this one. So we need 5 red alloy. Then we need a iron. And then... yeah, we need this one, which is... we need 3 redstone torches. Oh my god. How can we do a torch, by the way? And I think we have some coal, right? Some charcoal left. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one here. So we need 4 paper, right? Do we have some wood bulbs? Kinda. This is, I think, where we can put the dual interface. Or the chemical bait. Nah, yeah, no, we need it. Yeah, let's put you guys through there. And then we can do something. Yeah, this water is cheap now. Paperino. Oops. Okay. Yeah, let's quickly do that one. Yeah, let's put it here. We need this like once for... we need this for super cool ice. Because you can overclock them, that's kind of the cool part about this. I hope I didn't destroy anything. Okay, now it's time to do this one. what do we? Yeah, we have quartzite the most. And we need just some liquid concrete, which. How do you get concrete dusted? Ah, from plascrete. How do we get clay dust? Do we really need to keep calcite and gypsum for that? Or marble? Redstone, redwood. Ah, these are the world accelerators. Okay. Yeah, this is this is usually the weird part, how to get concrete, because I think concrete we need nonetheless, right? Yeah, for plascrete. Oh man, and then also for the drilling stuff. Okay. This is, I don't know how to power that, by the way. Yeah, then that's. I think the best one is actually gypsum. There should be some gypsum here. Yeah. And then we can do maybe the gypsum and calcite stuff. And that's what I need to do at some point. We need to be a little bit more aggressive in how we get ores and so on. That's what we need to do at some point. Because yeah, stone dust is kind of easy. Stone dust. And then I would say with this recipe we can make some concrete here. Concrete. We don't need more. But yeah, for plascrete we need it mostly. All right, now we also have the chemical bath, I think. Yeah. So now what you need to do. We need to go down here. I would say, yeah, because can this grow? So, what do we have to do? We have to get, yeah, is it a draw? Yeah, we could kind of reduce the number of storage buses that we have. What we need is now, what is it called from? The breaker, yeah. So we will make it ourselves easy. I think we will get a, at some point we also need to remove that stuff. I think, yeah, we had some draws left, yeah. Let's use a draw for that. Okay, so we need a piston. Should be easy. Maybe not. I don't know if we actually need them. Would be interesting. I think we actually need them for, yeah, for these, no, for the mechanical crafters. For the, no, piston. Yeah, you can, yeah, so much for doing that. All right, perfect. Next thing up is this one, which is just 3 redstone. And I think no. Should we do it with item conduits? I think, do we have some? Yeah. And I think we also need a little bit trim, right? Basically, we just have to over here, and then we should have some plant balls, right? Yeah, perfect. Land ball. Yep. Then we can smelt these. A lot of weird recipes that we have right now. Yeah, we've okay. I think now we need this one here, right? Yep. And then with we can press it into a mud. It should be quite cheap. This is just some silver carbon and so on. And I think this is the much better recipe. Oh no. It's fine. Then what do we need? Yeah, this one here. Right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's craft an interface. Oh, 2 interface cards. We will need them. Okay, and we have blazing pyrotheum now. Now we need gelid cryotheum. Liquid. What? Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Nah, man. We really have to craft another... I don't like this. Another vacuum freezer. That can vacuum freeze us. Yeah. The air and so on. Yeah. Yeah, nitrogen is kind of okay. Yeah, we have to, or is this one here easier? Yeah, for that we also need for that, right? So blazing pyrotheum. We can do that now, right? No, yeah, because we don't have any crafting CPUs. Okay, salpeter, we have nitric acid we need. Okay, how do we do that now? We need snow now, I think, and that quite a lot. The question is, how much? Yeah. I think we just need 8 mana. Okay, so we need 250. So we need 8. Eight plus 4. So 12, I would say. Do we need any other thermal expansion? Oh. So the photogenic isolator, what does it do? Yeah, it grows plants. Okay. Compactor. Yeah, it's just I would argue it's just a worse compressor, right? Yeah. Energetic infuser, yeah, that's what we need, especially for the charge. Certus. Glacial, yeah. Igneous extruder. Yeah, but we have a cobblestone generator. Queers accumulator. Ah, can you build them? Yeah. Use water from surroundings. Thermal mediator. Aquatic attachment. This is another aquatic life. Okay. Item allocator. No. Food allocator. Accumulator. Okay, it's just these two. So we can just do 24, right? So I wouldn't mind. So 24. So these ones basically. It's just we need some nitrogen. That's kind of, but yeah, let's build it. Okay. EV workstation. Wait a second. We need to build some vacuum freezers, right? We are missing diodes and vibrant alloy. Okay. Quickly change the recipe. First things first. And we're also... we also don't have gallium arsenide. Oops. Should be an easy recipe, right? Yeah, that's on the one, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, now we're missing vibrant alloy. So let's do energetic alloy first. This is this, and then we need this one, and then we need some patterns. Yeah. Ah, we already have that. Okay. And we can use it for this guy. This macerator recipe. Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to just plainly put these guys some... Oh, wait a second. That's what I forgot. We should lock that. That's kind of important. Yeah, I'm also having... yeah, the thing is about the ender pearls, right? I don't know. Yeah, let's use a draw, I would say, and put them down. Since I don't want to have them in my main system, and also not as a because we just need them like sometime in the game. We could increase the number that we have there a little bit, but yeah. Okay, the blank patterns are done. Now let's get ready to do some stuff. So, the gelid cryothium. We need to know how much snow we need. That's kind of the point. So we need 24. 24 mana dust. So we need 12 cryothium. 12 times 250 is 3,000, and divided by 500, 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Um, 12. So 12 snow blocks. But we also need to also get, I think, 6 ice. So 18 snow. Do we have these blocks? That would actually be cool. Hell yeah. Okay, we don't have to search it for. But isn't the snow really good? Do we actually need the glacial precipitator when we can get snow with just a fluid solidifier? Ah, there's only 500, but yeah. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's recycle here, I think, a little bit. We don't need that many. For the next, we need some chemical baths. Fluid solidifier. Fluid. A chest is missing. Okay. Let's do a chest recipe real quick. Yeah, maybe the rubber wood. Man. So fluid. Yeah. Then we quickly also replace this guy here. Pull it up one more. And let's have it like this. At some point we also need to craft the centrifuge with which we can then make glue. For conduits also also the forge hammer. Basically the idea is to be a little bit more prepared for that stuff. Today I just want to have and we don't need that, and then we only need 9, I would say, for the energetic infuser, right? Yeah, Yeah, because we just need to do the mana dust, I would say. Yeah. 9 for now, and then we can, or should hopefully be able to autocraft them. And then yeah, we also need to do a dual interface. Yeah, but the Forge Hammer kind of gives us, yeah, later on. Oh yeah, so this kind of 100% chance. 0.5 per, but we need it for other stuff, most. Yeah, for making plates. Be as inefficient as it can get. Oh my god, dude. We need a dual interface, unfortunately, to make ice. Yeah, with the, I don't know where to put the forge. Ah, we can put it somewhere here. Yeah, we also wouldn't kind of need a forge hammer and centrifuge, I would say. Yeah, the compressor is then, I think, for ice, right? Yeah. So this is how you need to do it. Yeah, the liquid nitrogen is kind of currently the problem. We wanted to also do a vacuum freezer right now, right? Maybe let's craft that next. Because here we need nitric acid, which is just nitrogen dioxide. Do we really need to do a 24? Yeah, because nitrogen dioxide is on 3. Nitric oxide. Oh my god, dude. Or should we go the anti route? Dude, why do we have so much stuff in there? What the hell? I think I need to force out the... no. Let's put water in there. Okay, ice we can also do in the compressor. We can crush that. Crushed ice. Yep. Okay, let's do the vacuum freezer. Oh yeah. Vibrant. Yeah, it's just fast, right? And then we can. Where's the bolt action? There is a bolt action. This goes over here. Quite full. Bolt action, I think, was over here, right? Yeah. So. Why do we need 11, dude? That's crazy. Okay, snow we have. Yeah, we also would need some. Yeah, the calcite and the gypsum that we need to kind of have as a super chest, I would say. Because with that we can really go all out. Okay, so now we can do, or we should be able to do liquid nitrogen. Now the other stuff here. Nitric acid is also from that. Bliss powder. Yeah, endstone and an elemental reduction fluid. So, how do we get endstone? I can do luminescence with lava. Okay. Luminescence, yeah. This is on nothing, right? Yeah. Huh. Let's see. Phosphoric acid, yeah, would be 24. Or like this. Yeah. So we can do an IV. Yeah, for this, I think we will use 23 and 24. Oh, yeah. Ammonia and carbon monoxide. This is oxygen, nitrogen, methane. Okay. I don't know if we need phenol really. Phenol and salt, no. Yeah, this would be diesel. Just having some light and heavy fuel would be quite interesting to do. So I think cetane boosted, right? Yeah, it gives 720. Not bad. Yeah, we also need for acetone then later. Of course, raw gasoline, high octane gasoline, and nitric acid apparently. Yeah, but I think this is the better recipe, right? Okay. Then let's do a maintenance hatch to kind of set up the stuff. So here would be the next one. Okay, so we need an HV energy hatch. What else do we need? Because here we need obsidian, so we also need to do what is this here? Yeah, we need nitric acid. Basalt. No, this is coal plus elemental reduction fluid. Annealed copper dust, ender pearl dust. And the thing is about naphthalene. The problem is naphthalene you only get either by doing this. So coke would be the best. Coal is here and also quite not bad. Then you can get some phenol, hydrogen sulfide will be removed. Creosote, which would be then 600 creosote, and then we can do some lubricant. And naphthalene is quite interesting because you can do we just need fluid, right? Um, First an input hedge. Hello. And then we also need a peer-to-peer and a dual interface, so then we need a basic air collector, combustion engine, quite some stuff. And maybe also a second. Yeah, let's do a peer-to-peer. More stuff. And yeah, maybe also some. Okay, so should be here, right? Yep, this is input. Yep, we need to craft the dual interface now and then the fluid interface. But I don't think that because I only have like 2. I need to craft some conduits next. But we can still place this one here. Ugh. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this one here as well needs this one. But yeah, we need to go over there. Yeah, the phosphoric acid we need to kind of do at some point, so we now need also a 24 chemical reactor to do this one here. Because I think then with the 24, where can we do sulfuric acid, by the way? Oh yeah, we can also do it like this. But I think we have to be careful here. This hydrogen. Yeah. No, it's on the 2. Okay. I think now we have everything. No, fluid interface first. Let's do conduits first. And I maybe have to see a little bit how we can control downstairs the tree farm. This is also something that we need to kind of look out for. But yeah, the super cooled ice, it needs gelid cryothium and input bus. Let's quickly do the vacuum. Like, I don't think that we can do the frost, right? No. Frost is basically pretty easy. You just need this one on the 6 and this one on the 4. This should be 8, 6 and 4. And here as well. I think we maybe need a second one here. Okay. Let's use this one. Oh man. Okay. What did we craft the fluid interface, right? Now how many frosts do we need? In total we need 26, right? 26 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 21, so 20. I think next time we want to increase a little bit this one. And we also need to we need now gelid cryothium, so we need liquid nitrogen. Yeah, so let's fluid solidifier. Yeah, collector. We need two. The two recipes are basically liquid air. And yeah, let's do the second one as well. Liquid nitrogen. Do we need that for anything? Because liquid nitrogen could be actually like a real good recipe in terms of because liquid nitrogen is like really cool, and I know there is liquid helium, right? Which you need for the more expensive or the more advanced stuff. But yeah, could be quite an interesting thought. We also then for a liquid air we need this one, and this one. Carbon dioxide. Where's my screwdriver? And then also for carbon monoxide, because here we have liquid concrete. Yeah, we have. Yeah, it should be here, right? Yeah, carbon monoxide. A lot of stuff. We have only 894k, dude. What the hell? That's nothing. Yeah, next one we need an interface. We need to craft the basic air collectors. First, let's. Hold on. Wait a second. Didn't we have here one? What? Where's the... Wait. Ah, we have ashes there again.
Last century.
What? Why don't we have that? I thought we had one. Where did we put it? Hmm. It should be this one. It's kind of weird. Or maybe I threw it away. Okay. Yeah. Now we need to. Now we need to do the other stuff. So let's get an interface. We also need them for the normal filters. But yeah, we want to make iron fence. Or just the fence. Wait, what? What is the recipe, dude? Iron bars. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. They should be on 3 up. Can we do iron bars? Oh, fluid filter. Okay, fluid filter is also pretty easy. But we can craft it here. There. What? That's a lapis blade, right? This is, I think, where the flute of water permanent stuff was. Let's go. Yeah. So nitrogen is. We also need to increase the storage. Question is a little bit: should we do an EV here? Because we're getting when we're getting nitrogen, 35. How large is this? 32. That's fucked. But yeah. Do we need then? Much? Oh, fucking hell, dude. Okay, we. Yeah, we also need gypsum and calcite as. Oh man, and we have only 22k of methane, dude. What the hell? Yeah, we need to do the ender chests now, I think. Yeah, if this wasn't so damn expensive. But yeah, maybe let's do that. Because we need the copper. That's kind of the problem. We need copper. Copper is such a bitch. I can tell you that. It's really. I don't want to say annoying, but it's really in terms of usage, it's really high. That's crazy. Yeah, we have to see a little bit what we need in terms of chrome. Yeah, okay, 699. That's actually quite good. Yeah, we mostly need the nitrogen right now. We also will put that down, like down under.
Last century.
Just to have kind of a easy. I don't know. We only need one, I would say. Yeah, or in this dimension at least. The idea is a little bit that yeah, we could do a fluid. We could do a fluid filter, or fluid level emitter. Hmm. But first we need it in the end, I would say, because in the end we then need to do a centrifuge for centrifuging some deuterium, which we only would get from IV in 20 kL liquid NDIR, and a lot of nitrogen dioxide, deuterium, and so on. And yeah, we also maybe need to increase our throughput in terms of fluid. Later on, we can just put put a fluid interface there. Fluid. Okay. All right. So still not. Okay. Yeah, we need at least one combustion. We have some ender pearls, so we can do, I think, ender pearl. Yeah, it's kind of a weird cousin. Should be the other way around. Yeah, let's actually do that. So this should be here. We could also maybe do because now I think cover. We still missing chrome. What the hell is this? Okay, this is also where we need now an interface. Yeah, the double stainless steel is something that we also need. At some point. But yeah. Yeah, these are all like very, yeah, the double steel plates. At some point we need to do a plate bending machine. But for now it's just very easy. Yeah, we will just do that. Nothing autocraft like this one here maybe. But we also have to do the forge hammer and the centrifuge, right? But yeah, the combustion engine is quite the important part. We did only one right now, right? Yeah, maybe. Hmm. That's kind of the point or the question right now. Yeah, we also need to do the 24th. So we need another. We need another. But I don't think. Yeah, wait a second. We need no. I was thinking. Wait a second. Circuit. 24. We only have one. 2, 3. Let's say 4. Five. 6, 7 recipes there. That's quite low. That's actually quite low, so we maybe don't need anything there. We just need a that is with the fluid peer-to-peer. Yeah, we need so much copper. That's crazy. Okay, so currently, we can set up a little bit downstairs, I think. But no, maybe let's do it first. The important part why we do this one is because the problem is about how do you get energy to another dimension. With LV, EV, LV, MV, and HV, it's pretty easy. You just have your single blocks and you transfer the fluid basically, or the gas or whatever, or the energy source, like physically there. The problem is beginning with EV. How do you do that? Or how do you how do you transfer the energy? The only real thing is yeah, this is something that you could do, I reckon. But the problem is it should be self-contained. I don't know if it's actually that easy to be self-contained. You need the quantum ring. This one here, where you need a star. The point is a little bit, you have to basically power the side in the overworld, and then you also have to power the side in the other dimension. And you just need like one thing, in my opinion. Okay, let's first go into the end and collect some ender air. That is quite important. Let's actually collect quite. Okay. Yeah, let's have like, I don't know, 60, 70 KL. I don't really mind. Maybe let's do something like this. And let's let this run here. No. Yeah. So what are we getting from Ender Air? We can't currently freeze that, but we can most definitely centrifuge it. We get some nitrogen dioxide, which is like, yeah, something, which is some nitrogen and oxygen, right? But, denitrogen tetroxide, but you can also do nitric acid with that. Yeah. You need it for rocket fuel, but rocket fuel we do it, I think, differently. Yeah. Rocket fuel we will do dimethylhydrazine. Maybe. Yeah, you only need like 2,000, right? Yeah, because this one here, that's the 5. What do we have on the 5? Denitrogen. Acetone acene, which is quite important, I reckon. And hydrazine, yeah. With sulfuric acid, water, and acetone acene. You get some acetone and diluted sulfuric acid. Which is quite... which we then have to set up, basically. Yeah. This is how you would get all of it. But I think this one here is way better. We mostly need the deuterium. I don't know. Should we really do this? This should be easy, right? Yeah, but on the 3. Yeah, but these are single steps. Yeah. Yeah, let's wait a little bit more until this is done. We can only put like 250 in there. Maybe we should have come with a bigger one. But liquid ender air is quite the important part, because then you really get radon quite a lot. And radon is really important, especially for qubit wafers, supercharged laser arrays, quantum eyes, and quantum stars. So quite the thing to do. Yeah, you can then later you need to also do this, which is in my opinion not that interesting right now, because we need some radon. This is all we really need. But basically doing this one here gives us 128k radon. Yeah, it's quite a lot. So let's wait like one more time. And now unfortunately we have to kill a little bit the naphtha. Let's go back here. Why? Okay. So now we need to do a centrifuge. This one to be exact. Because I don't think that we have one, right? So we can set up then now the glue as well.
Last century.
Yeah, how much copper do we have left? 300, dude. Oh my god, dude. I really don't like this. So yeah, basically basically I think we can put the air collector here. Oh no, we can put it here. Yeah, on the one. What? This is where I think. Yeah, let's get a super tank. And then let's do the whole level emitter shenanigans. But yeah. With the centrifuge, which we can place, I think, over here. Yeah, we need to do the 24 stuff and so on. Yeah, we need way more copper. Dude, copper is so damn used. It's crazy. Yeah, and it's the charcoal pyrite that we need for that. And we also need to kind of finish this stuff up. Okay, let's first do a super tank. I know. I think we will keep it at 100 or so, because this is kind of then for, or let's say 200, because this would be then kind of the amount that we would need instantly for any process. So that's kind of the idea. Yeah, then we have to just let's see how much copper we have left. Dude, it's... Yeah, we also need a lot of storage buses and so on. Can we do a level emitter? No, okay, let's maybe do that. But I think we need this one. Fluid level emitter is mostly the important part. Oh, dude. And we also need some more. Oops. What? Oh my god, dude. I hate this so much. Yeah, this is some more weird. What is something? Yeah. Still not okay. Because we also need a machine cover, right? But yeah. What do we need for this? An iron plate? Okay. Okay, let's firstly place, I would say, the centrifuge here. Dude. Oh my god, yeah, we need another one. 16k or 34k, 32, 64k. How do we do that now? I hate this. I hate it so much. Okay, let's first let the guy down there. Let's let him free. All right, so. Important, and we also need to avoid excess fluid. This is what the level limiter should be for. Or you can craft a machine now. Wait a second. I think. Wait. Did we put the button somewhere? Please. Okay, we have some buttons. With that, we can do levers, right? Can we do sticks? Oh my god, dude. It's in the lathe? Ah, it's in the lathe, okay. What? This. Bro. This one. Level. Yeah, buttons I think at some point we can also do. Let's do quickly. Yeah, no. What do we have here? It's basically like weird garbage that nobody uses or that we kind of use on occasion. Yeah, let's do machine cover. We should be able to do that. Perfect. What the hell? Yeah. Let's do like. All right. So this should stop now. Perfect. Yeah, we've a lot of bullshit that, that we don't need. What is this? Why is there so much stuff on there? Okay, we have some ashes and some wood pulps. Ashes, wood. Okay. Yeah, let's quickly do something like this. Let's also get a dual interface for this guy. So basically we're pretty close, I would say. In terms of recipes, so we now need quite some. So yeah, we also need to upgrade this. So EV input, I would say. Yep. And an HV output. Okay. Because usually I work with MV. Because NV is then easier to craft at some point. Kind of the you could also argue with that LV is maybe a little bit better. But yeah. I like to have my NV because we have some space at least. Okay. Please don't do this. I just want to have the deuterium. So now because with think that with deuterium we can do the microversium. Yeah. Okay, now we need let's first do the glue so that we are set on this one. Yeah, let's just do this. It should be fine. Okay, now we need the yeah, maybe we actually do that. How much copper do we have? Not so much. Okay, for the EV we need 8, right? Let's do 8 titanium. Does it really take 20 seconds? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we also want to do the carbon monoxide at some point. Here we just need a steel drum. Okay, for this one we need stainless. No, this one. Wait, what? This needs aluminium? Okay, weird. At 2K deuterium is pretty good. Yeah. Please don't do the mistake that I did and centrifuge it out of hydrogen. It's a pain. But yeah, because you also need it for the lithium. The lithium is just a fuel basically later on. You did mostly, I think, dragon hearts. Yeah, that's the only way how to get it. They have the chaos ring as well. These ones actually make some sense in terms of Gravistar and so on. But yeah, for dragon eggs, basically you just need them for stem cells and like 1 or 2 of these recipes, right? Yeah. I don't know why this is in twice, but I don't care. Because now I think you have actually package. Yeah, these fusion package crafter, which I have to get into at some point. But but they were not there before. And because package auto is basically the crafting system that you need in the end game, like quite a lot. Basically everything, every micro miner that you need to craft it with the package auto crafting. And I think here, as you can see, for example, I know this is something else. This is combination crafting. Yeah, but for example, these ones, right, or these ones. Here, the end game item, for example. Okay, so we need for the input hash, we need a drum, right? What kind of drums can we make? Perfect. And then it's on the one with how much? 432. Okay. Liquid. Oops. This is now a little bit of a problem. Ah. No. Okay. This. We have now the EV, and we need the HV. I think. In terms of drums, no, we can't do that, right? Yeah, because usually, or should we do an HV? Let's do an HV one first. Let's craft this on our own, basically. HV machine casing. Yeah, in the meantime, we can... no. And then we can do liquid air distillation. Which is kind of important, in my opinion. Okay, the centrifuge we have. The next one is the advanced forge hammer to finally get the conduit stuff going. Because we have cobblestone now, so we can also use it. But yeah. Guys. Okay, now how much steel? 6. Let's craft it on our own, and also like 288 polyethylene. No, long rods I think were unfortunately. Should be on the... A drum should be 2, right? No. One. Ugh. I always do the same mistake. It should be an output hedge, right? So we need to do it on the 2, yeah. Okay. All right. So now, in theory, it should be possible, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's finally do stuff what we need to do. Elemental fluid reduction, we need to focus on that a little bit. For that, I think we need mostly pulsating, fluor, antimoniac. Yeah, we need pyrotheum. There's like one antimony pentafluoride, which is antimony trifluoride and fluorine gas, and a non-consume. And then fluorine, yeah, you just, and yeah, antimony trifluorine is antimony trioxide. Antimony trioxide is antimony plus oxygen. And you get 8, and then you can do it twice. And you can get, I think, twice, and yeah, 12 KLs. Like with netherrack, these ones we need, right? And stone and carbon is quite easy then. All right. Yeah, well, we also need to do super cool ice, I think, next. But yeah, I need to take a quick break and then we are back. All right. We should have all the stuff, right? There's a lubricant, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just break this one here. And we need now the recipes, right? It should be. How are you doing? You're not happy. Okay. So first of all, okay, and yeah, we need to do how much carbon monoxide do we have? Carbon monoxide. Apparently quite a lot. Hello? Holy shit, dude. That's quite a lot of... It's important. No, do this one. Yeah, we also need this one. Okay. Um. Um. Wait on. What? Ah, yeah. We didn't put them in. Lul. Okay, we for 50k. Ah, we will get some more. Yeah. $50. It should be. Deuterium is maybe one of the next ones. And nitrogen dioxide, we can use some for nitric acid right now. But nitrogen dioxide, we also get, right, from... yeah, from liquid energy. Okay. So we could kind of... So because helium we have, then it's only tritium, krypton, xenon, and radon. Yeah, then let's do it like this. Okay, 100 seconds. And then, yeah, we have to kind of... get the nitrogen. Yeah, maybe do something like this. We don't have to run so often. Okay, 60 more seconds. Later we can overclock that, and then we basically have... usually you should do that. You should overclock your stuff. But yeah, I just want to have now, or want to get really close, let's say like this, to, for example, also having the energetic infuser, but also mostly the super cooled ice that we need. These are just some pre-steps. Okay. What? Huh. How many do we have? Okay. Yeah, I need to... Okay, this is no nitrogen, right? And important... yeah, fluid lock that. I didn't think about this, that it actually gets pulled out. You know what? I don't care now. So, there should be some, I think, what is it called? Helium, right? The next one is argon. Important, the fluid lock-in and the overflow. Okay. So this should wait for carbon monoxide. We also have to take it up. Yeah, we can now do 2. How much copper do we have? Oh my god, dude. What? Yeah, this is for the this is for these two. But yeah. Yeah, we need to do the nitric acid. Let's yeah, before we yeah, I think I have to do that right now in this way. So before every episode starts, we need to somehow get we need to mine some stuff, and then for that we will craft then the ender chest, because with this we can way more easily yeah manage our resources for now. But we need some more storage buses for that. That's kind of the important part. So is there no anything that is crazy? Okay, hydrochloric acid. Yeah, liquid air, you have always some left. And important fluid locking and overflow. And then I think this guy here can okay. How much do we have now? 62, dude, so much. Okay, then let's do 2 super chests. For the calcite and the gypsum. Which we kind of need. And then we have to just craft this one here, the ender chest. And then we can, or then we should hopefully do that stuff. Yeah, the next thing is we need to do the elemental fluid reduction. The question is a little bit for, we only need it for this one, right? So the question is a little bit, should we maybe do this one? The problem is about the naphthalene. Naphthalene you don't get anywhere else except for doing coal tar. Coal tar you could do with some coal and with some coal in. Okay, Yeah, because we need now Certus, nether quartz, these things. So maybe even we have more than one miner lying around. Yeah. Wait a second. Is oh. Maybe this was the one that we need. Because we just need a laser wrench then. The peer-to-peer tunnel is nice, but this could be something that we might be doing. Or that is also this is maybe worth doing, so. The question is a little bit, where do we put that? Let's quickly see where we can put it. This is Dampfstadium. This is Turanium. It's way more important. This is Certus quartz. This is lithium. It should come actually kind of before here. Gypsum and magnesium. Gypsum is one. Okay, pretty much nothing worth the hassle, so let's just store it. Yeah, maybe we, because this is trinium sulfide, just not just the aqua hydroxide, rhodium, ruthenium, tungstate, shellac, sheldonite. That is kind of quite okay. But then let's put it above lapis, I would say. Lapis dust. But where is it? No. Okay. I just need to have the which lapis dust. Okay, it's the one next to lapis. Because I think I changed that. Next to lapis. Yeah. So it will be over here. So first of all, calcite. Gypsum, yeah. Again, it's just for concrete mostly. Calcite is actually useful for more stuff. But yeah. Okay. Now we should have a little bit more space. Yeah. Okay. Should we do at some point also the Certus? Yeah, okay. Let's remove these guys. Okay. I really need, yeah. I would need now the super cool dice, right? Okay, we need elemental reduction fluid. Elemental reduction. Okay, which... okay, for that we need, again... Oh my god, dude. Okay. A different kind of topic. We need to do now the ender chest. We need 8 times 5, so 40 blaze. Let's finally do that. How fast is 10 seconds, yeah. I think all of that is it in? No. It uses really, yeah, okay, we did that. Yeah, we also would need a forge hammer. Okay. We also need obsidian, so we need a rock crusher. A rock breaker. Okay. With the fluid laser relay, we have to see a little bit. Okay, deuterium we should have now. Yeah, it should be quite easy, except for this guy. Because we need obsidian for yeah, but the diamond grind. This should be 8 steel, right? Okay, short break until it's done. All right. Where's the blaze? There it is. Let's compress that stuff. Yeah, should we? There's so much random bullshit in there. It's so weird. Okay. With 2 ender pearls. Now we need to these 2. And then we will okay, now we need some wool and some obsidian, right? Do we have? No. But I think there should be some sheep somewhere around here. Oh, wait a second. Actually, why didn't I see that, dude? Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's get like 4 obsidian, right? And then we can do the rock breaker to give us some and then we basically have unlimited obsidian. Okay. Oh, where are my... we still have a basic pump, dude. Okay, there are some sheep. Okay, perfect. We have now two two of these guys. I think it was in the end, right? Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, the naphtha we can kind of dump. The interesting part is that we have more. We have now more light fuel than that we have naphtha. But okay, let's search for some more trachypyrite. Okay, more to the north. Yeah, but there's nothing. We need way more. Need like a really big chunk. Oh, hello. Is this here really the best spot? Yeah, maybe a little bit more to the... Dude. Let's do like this. Oops. Yeah, at some point we also need to okay. What do we have here? Oh, ready to go. Okay. Yeah, we need to do some more stuff over here. Okay, let's first do the rock breaker. We need in total 8 steel, so we need 6 more. Yeah, they won't go through.
Last century.
All right, so let's get the rock breaker. Yeah, for the rock break. Oh fuck. Yeah, but I think um, there I think is. Yeah. So basically how this works, it's but yeah, we should get now. This is basically for yeah, we need the elemental reduction fluid. That's kind of the problem right now, and we need uraninite for that. So that is something that we need to process, and that's what I think. Or let's set up the rock breaker for the for this stuff, and then we can yeah, because for example the rock breaker, and the question is a little bit. Yeah, but the rock breaker doesn't need anything, right? No, just later on some crazy stuff. Did we free up some stuff in here? No, of course not. Why would we? Question is a little bit now if we should do it peer-to-peer or not. That's kind of the question that we should ask. Yeah, we also should do maybe. Okay, where can we place that? We could place it here, right? We would need it here. This burns, I think.
Last century.
Yeah, then let's have it really wide out. The question is, we need to. Maybe something like this. Oops. Yeah, maybe not. Bro. Yeah, let's use a peer-to-peer tunnel. I don't really mind. Nah, let's. Okay, first of all, I think we need some tin pipes, right? Let's use like 9, I think. Oops. I will hate myself for that, but whatever. No, I don't care. Yeah, because we should. We have to reset it up anyways at some point. The question is kind of when. Okay. But yeah, finally we have this one. And then we can start with the rock break. Obsidian. Uh, all right. We can also do something like this. Yeah, you later on you would need like multiple ones. I think. Oh man, what is this? Hello? I don't know if there's a. No, it's the only one, but yeah, you would need to paralyze that. Okay. We have the rock breaker now. Now it's copper time a little bit. Question is, can we do the forge hammer that we can finally do? We need to also remove here some recipes that we don't need anymore. I think we would need now the forge hammer, for which we need this guy. So we need 31. I think we have a mold for that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the hell. Okay. So 1K. Can we do 1K in principle? No. Okay. Okay, this is also full. Okay. 4K. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is crazy. Oh, we're doing wafer. Okay. We need one. So 4 stacks. On the 2. Okay. Mm. Okay, so the 4K is only missing this one. Okay. How about the 16K? 16K. Yeah, but I want to remove like most of the stuff here. But yeah, lapis place we also don't have much. Charged certus near the. Dude, what are all these rods doing here? What is this? It's only taking like 1 minute. Yeah, we should also be a little bit concerned with that stuff. Okay, now let's do maybe the elemental reduction fluid. Or maybe let's... Shall we do the 4-timer? Yeah. I think yeah. And then it's just 7. Whatever. But the 4-timer is quite important because we can then do sand and gravel and so on. And then the glue. So it's just some basic stuff. And then we also don't have to do yeah, maybe we should, especially stainless steel, because it gets reduced by quite a lot. But yeah, hydrochloric acid, liquid air. Yeah, maybe we should do that now. Rock salt. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Later on, we want to do it with phosphoric acid. Sorry, phosphor one. This just needs some silicon, some phosphor, some small pile of gallium arsenide, which is just very easy to craft. And then yeah, some nitrogen. This takes 600 seconds, so it's, I think 300 only on H3. Not 5 million. That's crazy. But yeah. But here in the cutting saw, you get 32 out, so twice. And also 4 times the wafers. So basically 8 times the gain. And this just increases the more you do it, right? Here you get 64 and 8, and here you get 64 plus 32 plus 16. And especially for RAM and so on, it's like quite important. And then this only takes like 2.5 seconds, which is crazy short, I would say. Yeah, but let's maybe actually do that. Okay, this one. This needs nothing, right? Okay.
Last century.
Let's quickly put these guys over here. We just need an interface, right? Normal one. But yeah, 1, 2 especially. Forgot about this. But yeah. Yeah, Zetos should be one of the next ones. But yeah, we can finally have. Okay. Quick question: can we do the 16K now? In theory, no. Yeah, we need sand. So gravel. FS4. Yep. No. We will change them all later. We could do EV, but this should be here one of the last things that we want to do today, because next time, yeah, we need to basically do the remaining stuff here, especially gelid cryothium for the super cool ice. But basically, when we have radium salt, then we're basically pretty good to go, I would say. Which is quite a good or a big improvement, I would say. And then we also need to increase the we kind of need to increase our clean room. That is all rock salted. There's currently Raga, Cassiterite, Zeolite, Pitch Blend, Spodumene, Chalcopyrite, Leptolite. Ah yeah, Uraninite and so on we can then do. when we have thorium and uraninite. Because for it's calcium, anil, copper, and ender pearl, and the naphthalene. What is hydrofluoric acid? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, but there shouldn't be anything except for the conduit binder. Yeah. Maybe let's do 7 times 16. 112. How long does it take? 10 seconds. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how long. Okay, now we need, but there should be, everything should be in there, right? Yeah. Super chest. Storage. So that we can do finally the we still have so much magnetite, dude. That is perchlor. Okay, so we need thorium and uraninite, right? These two. How do we need to process that? In terms of pitch blend. Pitch blend. What do we need for that? Centrifuge, right? Okay. Let's see if we have a... yeah, let's craft in as one interface, robo arm, item filter. That we can finally do all of the stuff that really matters. Yeah, the problem is a little bit that next time we need to finally do this, and then we can do the titanium plated. I think we need EV, okay. But yeah, then we also get bauxite, pyrochlor, antellite, copper, sphalerite, cassiterite. Hold on, why? Okay, so now we need to check where is uraninite and thorium. Hopefully I find them quickly. Okay, here. After molybdenum, after niobium. We didn't insert anything there, right? That should be be okay. Then should be under diamond. There should be then 2 free. Okay. Let's see a little bit how long this takes. Yeah, we also need an interface, right? Interface robo arm. Robo. So that we can do then the pitch blend. Let's get the filter and then the robo arm. Okay, perfect. Yeah, maybe let's do it here. Oh my god, dude. So, oh my god, dude, what? Why is there so much rock salt? I don't want that. I want to see if we get some thorium. Why don't we get any thorium, dude? Did I put that here? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Kinda weird. Okay, this is what we have now. Pitch blend. Yeah, the question is a little bit about the other stuff. So, for example, niobium and so on. Should we process that right now? Monazite is also quite important for raw earth, but raw earth would... should we do that? Raw earth. That's kind of the question. How about... we get no chlorine. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, maybe we can see a little bit what we have left here. So here, yeah, this is a lot of these stuff. Then let's use that. Okay, the next thing, setting up. We just want to set up some stuff. I would say. Okay, pentlandite. Now finally we need to do that. So basically this one, almandine and pollucite. Okay. Almandine just needs a super chest. And do we have cesium already? Yeah, okay, we have cesium. Okay, so we can... Now we need... I think we need two, right? Because pollucite is what? This is also full already. Oh my god, dude. Okay, yeah, because pollucite, right? This is just an electrolyzer water. Yeah, okay. Pentlandite and so on. We just need to fix. How much copper do we have now? 75. You're kidding, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is this? Man. I just want to have this one here. Okay, pollucite we do. Almandine, yeah, we do that as well. But yeah, I think we're done for today. I will fix some of the stuff. Mostly the things that we have currently here. But yeah, I would say see you guys next episode and bye bye.